welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, you guys are gonna see me try out all these like TJ Maxx and Marshall's products that I have been showing you guys for the past few weeks on my videos. I'm super excited to be finally trying them out. You guys are gonna see what I liked, what I didn't like. I'm gonna talk about a little bit of the products really quick before we get into this video. So for my primer today, I did start with this rose water spray. If you guys have seen my previous videos, I talked about this and this stuff is so good. Before you add any primer or moisturizer, you spray this first everywhere on your face, and they do have different ones. I think in my last video at the store I saw that they had like an orange one, it has vitamin C, and they still have also the rose one. So once you spray that everywhere, then you could go ahead and put your primer, moisturizer, whatever it is that you like to apply before you put your foundation on. Now I love the Shiseido, and I talked about this in my last video. This stuff is so good. It's a mattifying moisturizer. And for my eyeshadow, I did use the Anastasia Prism palette. The colors blended really nicely. I really like the colors that come in this palette. Now the only thing I could say about this palette, if you guys have it or are looking to get this palette, now the shimmery shade that come in here, I tried, and you guys will see in the video, applying it first without spraying my brush or anything. I wanted to see how it would apply without anything on it, and that didn't do anything. It was very hard to get any product on my eyelids. Then I tried adding a little bit of like spray on the brush, and that helped a little bit but not as much. Now the best way that I found to apply these eyeshadows is using your finger. That is the best way. The matte shades, I didn't have any problems with them. Some of these shades do have kickback, but not a lot. So overall, I really like this palette. I thought it was really good. Then I also used this Pure Love Yourself Selfie 2 palette, which I haven't seen this again. This was only $12.99, guys, and it is such a good, like I showed this on one of my videos, the mirror is so nice. It comes with a lip gloss, also a mascara and a lip liner. And then I really like that this brings a like baking powder, like to bake under your eyes. I really liked it. It set my makeup really nicely. It does bring a highlight, which I did use. You guys will see in the video. It's not an intense highlight, but I think it's a really nice subtle highlight, and you could kind of like build it up a little bit, but overall it's very good. I really liked it. And then also it does bring a bronzer, and it brings some eyeshadows. I thought this for $12.99 was such a good deal. Then I also used these little Pure Quick Pro glitters. I showed you guys these in a couple videos back, and I told you that they remind me of the Stila glitters. I think they applied really nicely. You do have to work fast with them because it does dry, but I think they're really pretty. I loved the shade that I picked to use for this look today. So definitely, if you guys see these, which I haven't seen these again either, but they're $10.99. If you guys see them, definitely check them out. They are really beautiful. For contouring, I used the little Body Shop contouring kit here. So in this palette, I did use the bronzer. I really liked it. I think it was really pretty. And then I loved this one. I used it to contour on my nose also, which I talked about in my last video, that I really liked this shade for contouring like the nose area. I think it's a really nice shade. And then it brings a blush and a highlight. Super nice little palette. I believe this one was like $7.99. And then I also used this Stila palette, which I showed him also in my last video. Has a nice mirror. I did use from this palette this blush, and you guys are gonna see in the video, this is so pigmented. When I first applied it, I got scared because I kind of had a feeling that it was gonna be super pigmented, because just by looking at it you could tell. And I added just like a little bit first, and I was like, oh my god. You guys are gonna see in the video. And then I kind of blended it out, and it was fine. I think it looked really nice. I wish I would have just used this light one, but again, we're just testing out the makeup and seeing how it works. Now foundation, I just used my Wet n Wild foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations. And then I also picked up this little Revolution concealer. It's not new, it's been out for a while, but I haven't tried it. I just see everybody talking about it and comparing it to the Shape Tape. Now I do think it's very good. Now is it like the Shape Tape? I don't think it's like 100% like the Shape Tape. I mean, it's really good, but I feel like this one's more watery, and the Shape Tape is just a little bit more thicker. But I still love my Shape Tape, but this one was a really good affordable, because I think it was like $6-7 concealer. So definitely check it out. It is really good. I did pick this one up at Ulta. What I like about these lashes is that these are super lightweight, natural. You guys already know I like the clear band. They don't feel like I have anything on my lashes. I like that you could see my eyeshadow, you could see like the glitter and everything. Sometimes when you wear those big lashes, they just block a lot of the eyeshadow look that you do. Oh my god, guys. So I tried the Paris Hilton liner that I showed you guys. Now, it wasn't horrible. It was just like, if you guys have OCD or you don't know how to do a wing liner, definitely don't even like look at this. Don't even pick it up. It is very hard to work with. The gel liner is very liquidy. It glides on really nicely, but the brush was horrible. Like, to do the liner, I thought it was gonna be good. When I swatched it on my video, I was like, okay, this is a nice brush, but the brush turned out to not be really good. So you have to work super fast with it because it does dry fast. But this side gave me such a hard time. You guys will see in the video, I had to keep doing it over and over again on this side. For mascara, I used the Total Tease from CoverGirl. They have a bunch of these always at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. For eyebrows, they really didn't have a lot of eyebrows. I did do my eyebrows off camera, but you guys already know I love this Ruby Kiss Go Brow Kit. I've been using this for a long time and I love this stuff. And to clean around my eyebrows, you guys already know I love the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This stuff is so good. Now, I did find this Easy, it says Easy Brow Fiber Gel. It's just like a little brush. It has little fibers on it. They do have different colors. This one's a natural taupe shade. Now, I do have to still use my other products just because my hairs are very fine and this is not gonna just fill in my eyebrows. So this I like to use when I'm done doing my eyebrows. I just brush a little bit on there. This I did pick up at TJ Maxx. I did use also my lip plumper. I bought this one at Marshalls. It was only $4.99. I use this, guys, like almost every day. This stuff is so good. I'm so glad that it comes in like this little jar size because I haven't seen it again at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I'm like on the lookout for this. Then I also finally got to use my Too Faced Royal Oil. I got this also a while back and I hadn't tried it yet. So since I was wearing like this shirt, I thought it was easy and perfect to try out. So you're gonna see how I applied this. This stuff is so nice. It's like a bronzy, shimmery oil and you just put a couple drops, blend it out, and it gives you like a nice little glow, especially now for the summer. If you guys see this, definitely pick it up. It is so beautiful. For lipstick, I used this nude lipstick by MAC. It came in the little set that I showed in my last video as well. I'm actually gonna link that video down below if you guys haven't watched it, but it came with a bunch of mini size lipsticks like this. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I use all these products, keep watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. All right, so I'm going to be going in with my rose water spray and also my Shiseido moisturizing primer. I did my eyebrows off camera. I'm adding some lip plumper and then I'm going to go in first with the Pure palette and I'm going to take the lightest color in the palette for my brow bone highlight. Now taking the Prism palette, I'm taking the color Eden and this is going to be for my transition shade. Now I'm going to be taking the color Saturn and I'm also going to be adding this to my crease area. Using the color Parallel, I'm going to be adding this to the outer corner of my crease to start deepening it up. And using this black shade from the palette, I'm going to add this also to the outer corner of my crease to make it more smoky. Now I'm going to be taking the Revolution concealer. I'm going to do like a half cut crease. Now I'm going to be using the color Shinx. I think that's the way you pronounce it. And as you could see, I first tried it just with the brush with nothing on it, and it was not going on there. And then I also added the Fix Plus, and that helped it a little bit, but the best way was using my fingers. And my favorite part from this makeup look was using these pure glitters. I really like these guys. My hubby always popping in when I'm filming. Alright guys, so here we go with the gel liner, and you guys are gonna see it just gave me such a hard time to use. I don't recommend this, especially if you're a beginner. It's super hard to work with. There is so many other better eyeliners than this one. For lashes, I'm using the Ardell Wispy Lashes, and I'm gluing them with my lash grip glue. To help apply my lashes, I am using this Lily Lash tool. It actually came with a pair of lashes. Taking my Total Tease mascara. I like to add mascara just to blend my lashes into the false lashes. And for foundation, I'm using my Wet n Wild foundation, and to blend it out, I'm using this Ollie and Olivia brush. This one actually came with 2 other brushes, but I really love this brush to blend out the foundation. And for concealer, I'm taking the Revolution concealer. I just picked this one up from Ulta. I'm actually blending it out today with this little brush from Real Techniques. This is actually a brush that came in a 4 set. It was like a corrector kit that they had at TJ Maxx, and I really liked how it blended out the makeup. And then to set that, I'm using from the Pure palette the baking powder. I didn't have a powder from TJ Maxx, so I'm just using my water weight powder from MAC. To bronze and contour, I'm going to be using this Body Shop contour palette and this brush that I picked up also at TJ Maxx. And using my new Stila palette, I'm taking this peachy orangey shade for my blush. As you guys could see, oh my god, it was super pigmented, but it blended out really nice. Now going in with the color Saturn, and I'm gonna add this to the bottom of my eyes. And to deepen that up, I'm taking the color Parallel. And for my inner corner highlight, I'm taking the color Lucid from the Prism palette. I really liked this shade. Taking my Total Tease mascara again, I'm just gonna add this to the bottom of my lashes, and I'm also gonna use my setting spray. This is a new spray that I've been using from TJ Maxx and I love it. And I'm also using the highlight shade from the Pure palette. Now I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Royal Oil, and I'm going to add a couple little dots around my chest area and shoulders, and I'm going to blend it out with this Real Techniques brush that also came in a set that I picked up at TJ Maxx. I started out using just one of my lip liner pencils, and then I remembered that the Pure palette came with a lip liner, and I switched over to that one, and I really liked it. It was really creamy and easy to work with. And for lips, I'm just gonna use this MAC Nude lipstick, and that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!